Well, good morning. It is the 9th of October, I believe. Yes, it is. It is a Tuesday. We just got showers. It's been freezing cold water. The heat went out probably the second day we were here. Then the light just died on Katie taking a shower, and then the light went out in here. So here, I'll put it right here. Only on Katie. There, and there's no light that goes in there, so it's like being in a closet. So she was in complete pitch black, cold water just flowing all over her. I thought that was funny. And we just got good news that the DHL is going to deliver directly to the apartment here. There was a huge mix-up, but things are looking up. So when that paper comes, we will be very, very happy. DHL paper arrived today. Yay!
Yay, paper!
Cool. All right, is it it? If it isn't, then I guess we leave.
I mean, the only thing they could do is spell including wrong, right? I mean, seriously. Of either gender between the ages of birth and 10 years old, including age 10. There you go.
We got the clarification in. I'm going with Andriy to an orphanage today. And there he is, waiting for me. This is Andriy, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And Andriy has a ministry. What's your ministry called, Andriy?
Freeway.
I'll link to all that in the video description below. It's an awesome ministry, and we'll talk more about it when we get out of the city. I think we're going out of the city, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
It will be a good long ride.
Andriy and I are getting food for the orphanage. I'm gonna leave this in here because we gotta carry stuff. We got some more fruit, apples and bananas for the orphans. Yep. We're putting the cart back. This is the quickest, most efficient way to do it. So yeah, we got a bunch of fruit. We're gonna distribute it again like we did last Friday and give it to the orphans there. They really like the bananas. So what Andriy does with his Freeway ministry is he tries to connect local churches with the orphanage there so that the people could come and interact with the children, support them in those types of ways. And it helps everybody, helps the community, helps the kids and all that. So, beautiful thing that he does. Light blue.
Let's check if you are Christian enough.
We are Christian enough. Boom. In the name of Jesus, start. Come on. Yeah.
Good. You are a Christian.
Woo. Anyways, the watercolor is important here because the white is no carbonation, the green is lightly carbonated, and the dark blue is heavily carbonated. So I like the gas. And
good to know.
And they have the choices to choose from. So I'm going to ask Andriy about his ministry. He started his own ministry called Freeway Ministry. And that started...
It started in 2002. I started right after I got in church, and God showed me the passion for teenagers, kids at risk like I was. The vision that God showed to me is to bring them good news, the gospel on understandable language in a place when they was. Not to wait for them in a church, because kids like me or kids at risk, youth at risk, troublemakers, they will not show up in a church because church doesn't look ready for kids like me. So I started going to school and create like lectures or just discussion with kids about their vision for their life, about their dreams and stuff. And they have so much question. So we decided to create after-school meetings. And that's how Freeway starts. It was just meetings after school, and we discussed a lot interesting topics, and I was trying to show them that God have dream for their life. They have purpose. They don't need to act stupid and try drugs, having sex when they 13 just to feel they're alive. There is a lot of other stuff that God created for them that they can do, have fun, and be successful, and feel that they are loved and share their life with others. And we started doing the club meetings, and then we tried to encourage other kids to show up, we start doing different sport programs and outdoor games and all kind of things that can be interested for the kids, to take them from the streets, just create a safe place for them to be. Freeway became a tool for teenagers outside the church to come to the church, because all my kids was volunteer for Freeway. They was from my main church. They became friends with kids, and they invite kids to different church programs. So Freeway became a good tool for my church to the kids. After that, they start show up in the church. And in 2013, 2012 or 13, I don't remember, one of our pastors asked me to go to a city next to Kyiv, because that city was really have a lot of problems with teenagers. So we start Freeway there, and first year we was doing a lot of stuff there. We was have full support from one Ukrainian charity organization, and we spent 5 days with kids right after school, from 2 till 7, 8 in the evening. Our door was open, and then war starts. All support that was going to Freeway start going to that regions, for the refugees, for families of our soldiers. Because of that, I started taking a part-time job to support Freeway, because I was trying to keep it alive and help our soldiers and their families and all of that things. So we cut some programs, and that's how I started driving for translation, for support of families who come here for adoption. The same year we started doing a lot of programs with orphanages, because I realized how many problems they have, and I started creating a school for my teenagers who was not Christians, who just was visiting Freeway. They was friends with my church kids, but they was willing to do something more. So we started taking them to the orphanage. Some of them become really good God tool in the life of that kids. But because economy is so bad, we have war, we have a lot of refugees, we have a lot of problems. I was not able to make a lot of money. I started working for Uber in evening, because when you work in evening and at night, you can make more money. But because of that, I was forced to cut some of the program with Freeway in that school, and we talked with my wife, and we decided that we're only able to do this much. And now Freeway, it's only a ministry for orphans, and our day center is frozen, because last year I was able to work enough to pay the woman who was helping us there. She was working with our teenagers when I was working on Uber, and now it's just our summer programs, our summer camps, our trips to orphanage. That's all we can do. So we are praying that our trips will be fruitful enough for local churches to start being in the orphanages. So through that we will have more time to come back and reopen the day center for kids, because they need it. They need it.
Andriy and his ministry have been just pivotal in helping families like Katie and our family, and connecting them with orphans here and adopting them out of Ukraine into the U.S. And what a blessing that is. He does a great job at translating, explaining things in a manner that you can understand. So that's a huge plus for And if you want to help, if you want to get involved with this ministry, again, I will provide that link down in the description below. Please support what he does because it is making an impact. Little bit by little bit, he has a lot of insight into how the system works here. It's very valuable information to get you successfully through the process. Check out the link below. Check out his ministry. Please donate. Any amount helps. Our dollar's worth a lot. It can get a lot of goods here in Ukraine. Lots of food and a lot of help. But this is the village. We have arrived right there. Here's the orphanage.
The white building.
The white one's the orphanage?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's an orphanage.
This is the orphanage right here. The white building. All right, we're gonna go love some kids.
want to bring people for the kids.
Right.
And that's the main thing. I appreciate their work and I appreciate their involvement. Never know. God's working in each heart. Like this director, the old one that we just visited, she was the director like 20 years or so.
Wow.
And we have awesome relationship with her. and she adopted kids from that orphanage. She helped Christians adopt kids from that orphanage, and she was really caring. God changed her life a lot because of the Christians who was coming here, camps that was taking place here. God changed her life because of that.
That's
I
awesome.
believe that God used any opportunity to work with people's hearts.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So this bakery, the Christian bakery, it's a church here, and they start bakery,
Nice.
and they give job to the people, and they bake really, really good bread. For me, it's awesome.
That's really awesome.
It's one of the things that I was thinking, like, to create jobs,
Yeah.
like, to help parents to be able to keep their kids in families or take them from the orphanages is to give them job. It's a fox. It's a fox.
We just saw a fox. Oh wow, a little teeter-totter. Alright, we're coming inside this church that has a bakery. So, wow, this is all fresh baked. Here, this bakery.
Одну таку, так?
I love their bread. It's amazing. We just got some bread.
Yep.
At the church bakery that employs people of the village here. God bless you guys. Remember, be encouraged, be available, be expecting. Continue God visiting.